Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Hey guys, Solomon here. Welcome back to Let's Play LA Noire. As you've probably seen already, we are no longer in control of Cole Phelps. Now we are in control of Jack Kelso, Insurance Investigator for California Fire and Life. So, apparently a Miss Elsa has come to us. Yes, we all know who she is. And now we're reading this settlement thing right here. $20,000. Holy crap, that is one hell of a settlement.
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
I don't accept this.
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case filed.
Alright, so let's see what I can find out here.
There's got to be more in these files.
Huh? Let's turn the page here. Insurance policy, killed when the roof on the property he was working collapsed. Tuesday 28th, some roof structure, bridge of being sag. Tops revealed, cranium was shattered. The death was a little stressful accident.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. I'm sorry for your loss.
I don't know. I think that's about all we can find out from this.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
Alright. And apparently, Jack Kelso is just as good an artist as, Cole is. Huh, go figure.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
Well, we kind of know from another viewpoint that this isn't the reason she came to him. But it seems flimsy in the eyes of Jack, so...
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
Okay, well, let's talk about your connection to Butch Walter, Miss Lishman.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
That's the kind of lie you hear from a Russian spy. I won't lie. I've heard that in movies, for Pete's sakes.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
You know, considering my previous claim, actually, this is sort of like a game that plays like a movie, and certain missions, actually, as it turns out, like the Naked City, are actually either based on movies with similar titles. Like, there's actually a movie called The Naked City, but that's aside the point, I guess. So let's move on with this investigation.
So the roof collapsed. Accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
Well, she said it looking right at us. Good eye contact. No reason to doubt her.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address, not the phone number.
Really, Jack? You're falling
Mr.
for as
Benson
well?
would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs.
Alright.
Come on, I'll walk you up.
Okay. I'll check the desk real quickly. Okay, I guess I can't pick up whatever.
I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
I'm curious, can I change his outfit? No, I cannot. Darn it, Jack, why don't you have cool outfits like Cole? I want something in blue. Granted, what you're wearing is pretty blue for me. It's blue enough, but I'm still not as happy as, like, my Sword of Justice outfit.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lichtman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lichtman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into
Is
it.
there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
He seems a little on edge. But then again, he did tell me to do my job, and I am an investigator, so... Let's
Your car, Mr.
investigate.
Kelso? Thanks, kid.
Alright. So, because Jack doesn't engage in any street crimes, we can just hold triangle and just skip to wherever we need to go. We don't need to drive around. And that's a good thing. I guess another good thing is that Jack doesn't have any partners yelling at him whenever he causes a crash or anything like that, so... It makes me kind of sad there isn't a free roam mode where you just get to drive around as Jack. Because I'd love to be able to just, like... I don't know, I guess it'd be too much like Grand Theft Auto at that point. You'd just be one man on your own, doing everything you want to in this game. That would be the perfect free roam in my opinion. Just being able to drive around, crash vehicles, steal vehicles, do whatever you want. I don't know, maybe I would be interested in Grand Theft Auto 4, but I really don't know anymore. I guess playing as Jack would be like Grand Theft Auto without the wanted level. I'm gonna stop making comparisons. Let's just look over all the stuff in the office while no one's here. Huh.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
Well, I don't honestly know how it's made, so I wouldn't know that. Let's see what else we have here. First, a letter. Order of demolition. Huh?
Bulldozing and starting again.
Why would they be starting again? What's this here?
Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Something's going on here. Let's see if we can get some answers from anyone else here.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso, from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Looks like you do.
Oh, nice try.
I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died. You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down to the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
Okay, fine, jeez. Seriously though, you're really weak, dude. I mean, seriously, 2 punches and you were down for the count. Well, this sounds like it's close enough, so I don't think we need to... Oh god, Ooh. I don't think I need to... It really is just right here, so we don't need to really worry about, like, using the fast travel, so...
The place falls down, and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
Huh. Look around a bit here. Look at this flag. Not for construction use. What? Are you telling me they're not... Am I stuck? Why am I suddenly stuck? There we go. Are you telling me this wood is not even intended for construction? Suspicious as ever. And the brick. It's nice they put up these flags so that we can find this stuff pretty darn easily. Well, I don't know why Kelso isn't making any comments on any of this.
Let's try to piece this together.
No. Okay, so we're trying to match up one of these pieces of wood to what that sign says.
Keystone Films. Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
Strange. What the? Oh, shit. Better run, Kelso. Frick. Okay, so the thing is, yes, I should probably be trying to run from this guy. I really should be trying to run from this guy. But the thing is, unless you try to shoot at him, he'll be, blah. The fact is, he will be moving at top speed, so you need to be... He'll catch up if you aren't careful.
Son of a bitch.
Now we keep running. Basically, you need to make sure to turn around and threaten to shoot at him. Otherwise, he'll be able to speed up and hurt you. Like that, see? That's how you do it. I don't know why I was doing it wrong earlier. Basically, when you hear Jack yell out like that, that's a good sign that you should probably take aim at the guy. Okay. So the guy tried to kill us. That is not a good point in his favor, honestly. Alright. So now we need to try to find an address for this location. And there happens to be a game well here. Now, I'm pretty sure only police are supposed to use this, but I guess being an insurance investigator, Jack has certain rights. So, let's use it.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life Investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
It's a little interesting they have a slightly different tone with the investigator, like, oh, well, he's not police, so we really don't care about him as badly. Alright, so let's head to Keystone Films, see what we can find there. You know, on another note, why does Jack have a gun? I know he's... Like, he's not... I know he's ex-military, I know that, so it wouldn't make sense for him not to have a gun. But at the same time, I would think, as an investigator, why would you be carrying around a gun anyway?
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since '41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Okay, well, let's hop it then. Let's hop this gate first, since there's stuff we can find over here. Whoop. Superior quality.
It's one way to keep your costs down. Too bad it won't support a roof.
Huh. Is there anything else around here? I don't think in this section of the lot, so now we have to do some strange run cycle and head back over to this side. Cross this gate. Just knock everything over, why not? Not much here, but there is this room here. We got a film canister here.
Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
Does this projector work? Now, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to interact with this until you found all the clues up to this point. So, what these knobs do... One of these controls the focus of the film, as you can see right here. So I think around here is about good. And the other one controls the speed. Flip it into forward.